Greetings, Wastelanders, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Build a Medieval Castle, or something along those lines. Let's get rid of all that hubbub. There we go. So off camera, I shot at my wall just for the heck of it to make it seem like they've been attacked before. I have no idea how long this, these bullet holes are gonna last, but it was fun. I'm trying to add a little character to the design here, so... okay, so previously we built these two bad boys there, and I don't know, worked around a little bit on the fountain up there with no real resolution just yet. And we also put that bad boy back in place. I have some ideas on how to make this work. We're gonna fix some gapping here, though. You see that it's still sticking out a smidgen, so let's give that a couple little love taps, and probably one little doer that way. And let me turn my highlighting off. There we go. I mean, you can still sort of see a line, but I don't really care. Maybe I'll put something decorative around it to help hide it, and also to, I don't know, highlight it at the same time. So, I did actually find some matching wood wall pieces here, but still going to have that same issue of these not, because of the windows here not working, so, I think I just messed that up. What else is new? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like I said, I'm thinking of putting something decorative around this anyway, like some stone pillars of some sort. And like I said, I did find something or other to work with this, but again, because of the height of the window, it's not going to work. So I'm going to make some sort of something like altar type design around it, I guess. That's the best idea that I can come up with, and I think, I don't know, in the last video or whatever, I actually saw somebody had also kind of mentioned that, so I guess we're kind of on the same wavelengths here. Anyway, for the fountain here, the water doesn't stick down too far, so, I mean, if I do decide to close off this area and use these fountains, etc., it can work. So, yeah. So I'm still not gonna kind of mess with that, or maybe I will, who knows. Quick announcement, if you haven't seen the post here on YouTube, dummy. The contest has begun for you all, one of you all, to win a free t-shirt. It is open to anybody, anywhere. All you have to do is, there's a link in the description below to that particular post. You just have to click on that, go to that post, and then type in D-E-W, want. And that's it. You are entered. And then the contest ends. I think I set the date of the 29th. And then within 1 week's time, I will be doing a drawing where we will pick a winner. The winner will be picked completely at random. I will not be giving any favoritisms toward anybody. Bribes are accepted, but will not help you. So don't even bother. Alright, water. There we go. Waterfalls. We want a little guy. Let's go ahead and turn off our snapping. So for now, I'm just going to kind of... I know I said I wasn't really going to. I broke it already. Mess with it, but... There we go. Now we can torque it. But, you know, how that goes. I don't always do as I say. So I think I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to put the water going around it and not even worry about creating any pool of water down in there, and we're just going to call it a day. So, we're going to build ourselves a nice little fountain here. Like so. Excelente. Of course, now this side is all barren, but highlighting back out so I can actually see which ones I'm grabbing here. Hopefully, grab the right one. Alright, there you are. Bring you over here. And sure the angles are just right. Bring you in a little bit. That's better. I think this guy here is going to come back. Like so. We don't want the water to be shooting out over. We're going to get it just right. This guy, yeah, you're the problem. Get you right about there. Cool. Water is going into the fountain, and I think I will do a little secondary tier there, all in due time. I'm gonna do this one little doer at a time here. Get you just right about R, I think. And it doesn't have to be like 100% perfect, like uniform all the way around. Like, you know, feel free if you're gonna copy my design here to just leave some gaps in the water. You know, makes it look, I think, a little more realistic and natural, in my opinion, anyway. Change that guy there if I can find it. There it is. Let's stick you about like that. Cool. So yeah, see right there we got like a little bit of a gap. I'm gonna close that off just a smidgen. Like that a little better. And then gotta fix our height. One thing that you do have to kind of keep consistent is the height on it. Where's my fern? There we go. There we go. There you is. And of course you gotta make sure that's going over the edge. And I'm actually trying not to go over the lions' heads here so that it seems more realistic. And actually we might torque this guy a little bit like so. See how that works. Leaving like a little bit of a gap there. Nah, I'm gonna put you back. But again, I want to keep it so that the lion's head is like more or less exposed, so it looks like it's going around it. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, let me turn off my highlighting so we can actually look at it. We've got a pretty sizable gap there. The whole rest of the way isn't too bad. A little tiny gap there and there. Yeah, I think I will put another little doer in here. I know I said I was going to leave some gaps, but it ends up looking a little empty, I think. And I don't want to keep putting too many of these in, because then it's like a bit much. So maybe I'll just stick with what I got, and we'll kind of turn our highlighting back on dirt. We'll kind of tweak it a little bit like so. That's better. Cool. Alright, so now we've got our first layer. Now we're going to do another one here, maybe. Oh, that like really overshoots it. Do that. Maybe. So just put a few in here and play around with that design quick. Not exactly like, 'cause I want it to be here, but if I do it here, it like overshoots the other one. Does it? Yeah, see, it way overshoots it. And if I do it from up there, it just looks kind of weird. Here, take those bad boys out. Maybe we'll just leave it this way. Let's see what else we got. Got the really tall waterfalls. We got the splash up here. It's too big. And I can shrink it, of course. Maybe. Actually, you know what? That kind of gives me an idea. Let's make this little dude. Doop, 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 doop. Shrink it down to about 40%. And let's see what happens if we put it here. Oh, how small did I make this thing? I didn't realize it was going to be... Uh-oh, we lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, that's a little too small. Do like so. And let's put you here. Let's see, what does this guy look like? You do something like so. I mean, yeah, no. Let's try making that just a little bigger. There we go, I think. I'm just gonna center it. Oof. That's so hard, like, sometimes the angles just don't look right from depending on where you are. That actually looks kind of cool. Now it looks like, you know, we got some water doing something up here. Need to bring that down a smidgen. Yeah, roughly about there. I don't know. Cool. I'm gonna consider that a victory. We got ourselves a waterfall there. And yeah, it sticks down a little bit, but that's no big deal. We can hide that. We don't necessarily need to see this particular space here. So it's really just where this window is. I want it to be 100% invisible. So cool. Alrighty. Nice. So, I know I mentioned possibly doing the guillotine here, but I'm thinking I might do something completely different. I might put the guillotine, like, right in the middle of town or something. So, who knows? You guys can vote on that if you want. You can come up with ideas if you want me to put it there inside the castle wall or out here inside the town wall. I'm going to take the opportunity to save. A little sneak peek at something for you. Not telling you nothing, but something cool is a-coming. Alrighty. So, right now, I want to make sure my timeout is off, and I want to pick some doors for this spot. I think I'm going to use Porch, I think. Roof stairs, doors, there we go. I'm going to find some nice wooden doors that maybe fit in here. But hopefully will work. No double doors, obviously. I mean, I could use like these big honking metally doohies, but it doesn't fit. So, got these monstrous guys here. But we don't want that, do we? We want some cool wood doors. Find just the right one. I know there's a couple of different styles, yeah, like these guys here, but we don't really have a round-ish opening on the top. And I mean, there's the barn doors. Obviously, we can't use any of these. Maybe. Let's see. With like gigantically overlapping doors. Of course, if I go to use one of these dudes, I have to make it like way bigger, like I did the other one. So, keep going. Much more. Yeah, we're gonna have to like try to. Oh, wrong button. Fill that in a little better. Like so. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not great. Does that? Whenever you like resize stuff, or at least for me anyway, and you go to pick it up to move it around, it like hops upward. I think here we go. Scooch it over this way. There we go. Get a little even. So, I mean, it works. Then, you know, you come trucking along, and you're like, hey, let me into your castle. And there we go. Oh, and it opened the wrong way. We'll have to fix that, of course. Luckily, it's an auto-closing, so it should close in a second. There we go. Alright. Put that around. Bring it on down. Like so. Get it out of my way so I can come out here and look. Oh, cheese and crackers. Like, way off. Alright. Get you down. Downtown. Roughly about. Hey, that's not bad. So anyway, you want to come visit the castle, you can come open the doors. I mean, it works. We'll leave it for now. I have other doors that I could possibly use in the future that I might switch over to. Alright, so now we've got this whole big section out here that I want to build some sort of town, like, and we're going to stop like somewhere in this section here. And I want to kind of close this off or turn this into maybe some sort of pathway. Actually, this would probably work really good as a pathway over towards the docks. Then we can put like another set of stairs coming down here or something. So, cool. That's future plans. And In the meantime, oof, we got some serious lag. I think it's the water from the waterfalls. It happens. All right, so we need to plan our path. Let's see. We're gonna come walking in here, and maybe trying to look for. When I do this type of stuff, I try to look for like natural pathways, if there are any. Something that looks like it would have a path to it. And keep in mind, I want to have maybe 1 or 2 streets, in a sense, going that way. There, I think, you know, we can potentially put a path going here. Have some houses along that way. And then we can have another path right about where this rock is. Whoa! Where have you been hiding? Huh. I don't know where that came from. I'm gonna stick you there. I'll use you later for something. Cool. Alright, so start doing some foundations, I guess. And I'm gonna kind of use a lot of the shell kit like I did for one of my castles at 10 Pines Bluff ages ago. Just because I love the look of these fronts on some of these. They actually have like a really old, classic, old world style look, like these dudes here are perfect for what I want to build, of like houses and shops and stuff. But first things first, we gotta get some foundation in. So we're gonna put concrete in for now, and then I'm probably gonna change it over to stacked stone, like the walls there. You know what? I don't even do. Let's just go straight to the walls. Why do twice the work, right? Alright, so we're going to come to, yeah, these guys. These are going to end up being the foundation of houses. Do I have snapping turned off? I do. What else is new? Alright, so I'm actually going to move you over here because I want to put, I think, stairwell like right here or something. We're going to play around. We're going to do some stuff like that. And again, I want to use like these natural rocks too, that like we're kind of building into this type of thing. So there we go. There. So do that and like that. And we want to keep most of these like really simple and small, because they're just, you know, little, they're peasant houses. We don't want these to be all too big. I might make like a couple of big ones for shops, etc. But most of this is really just going to be like facade. Like I might not even do interiors on any of them. Or I should say all of them. Some of them definitely will, but for now we just want, you know, little houses to kind of fill in and make a village here. So now we have our, you know, foundation, I guess. We're gonna go into I guess it doesn't really matter. Actually, I do kind of like the wood floors better on this one, so we're gonna use a couple of these bad boys. Perfect. Get them to snap in like so. And of course, we got some glitching, so we're gonna do that. Excellent. And there's still some glitchy there, but there's nothing I can do about that. Once I put walls in, it should hide it. And I'm not gonna be using any of these because they're too modern, you know, with the exception of maybe the well, not stone, but the brick one. Nah, I think that's still too much. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the shell kit, like I was saying. So we're gonna go with like, yeah, this guy here. I like the look of this one. Put one of these in place. Got ourselves a little door, and let's see what else. I'm gonna use the brick. Kind of play around with some of these different ones to kind of get the look that I'm after. Oh, let's this guy. Build ourselves a little shop or something here. Who knows? We'll figure it out when the time comes. Now we need plain kind of wall for the back. see, maybe might end up having to use brick, and even though I don't really want to, but go for like a darker themed brick. Give him a fireplace? We can give him a fireplace, maybe. 2 different styles here. Let's something like so. They don't need 2 fireplaces. Let's not get redonkulous here, you know. And let's see. Oh, got the bay windows too. Throw one of these bad boys in there somewhere. What? Not right this second. Need go down this way to that one there. Just a plain Jane wall that sticks out too far, of course. Ah, I see. Here we've got your hidden brick there. You know, we might have to something like so. I mean, that's not the end of the world. It adds a little style to it. Cool. So now we've got ourselves a little house here. Of course, we need a little roof. So let's go check out the roofs. The roofuses. Different slate styles. We'll do a red theme on this one. Of course, they're not going to really have the size that I want, unfortunately, in there anyway. Metal roofs. I don't think those were fit. It's too big too. Because this is just a tiny little house. Alright, so let's get rid of all that schmutz. Of course, we do have the fireplace. Chimneys and all that kind of stuff that we can probably use for this one later. So we'll just stick that there for now. Maybe this one too. Until we figure out the style. Oh, there's this guy too. So we'll put all 3 until we figure out what we're doing here. Alright, so for roofuses, I think head over here. Might have to use one of these guys. Don't really want to, but I don't really have a choice, and I of course have to close that off because it sticks out, and we'll have to close it off on the inside too. So I'm not 100% married to this roof style just yet. Right now we're just kind of playing around until I find what I want, and of course this is going to go backwards for some stupid reason. Always something. Alright, let me see what else. Actually, you know what? We have different roof sections in here as well. We have, yeah, these little guys. Okay, so let's get rid of you, and you, and you. And of course you don't snap. Why would you? Too big, too big. And of course you're too small. Have to put something somewhere. Oh, and you got a brick front. Yeah, we can't use that. Might have to just make one completely from scratch, which is fine. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're all gonna be too big. Are you? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, yeah, see, you're gonna crisscross. Shoot. Might have to make this house a little bigger just to make the roofs work. I mean, I could just create like another wall going up here, but it's still not going to line up properly. So I might have to change this all out. Who knows? We're going to keep playing around until we figure something out here. Yes, even those are too big. Kind of why I wanted just to use like a pre-made one. Trusses. Everything's just too darn big. Let's see. Well, that kind of works. Oh, no, it doesn't. I didn't realize it stuck out that far. Whoops. Oh, let me see. Way too big. The roof? No, way too big. No, it just looks redonkulous. off in like every dimension. I mean, I could technically kind of make that work if I put like a couple of pillars coming down, then it looks kind of like a, you know, an awning or something. Maybe we'll work with that guy. In which case, we'll take this doer here, create our fireplace, and we'll add some smoke to it at some point. Of course, there's some weird see-through texture thing going on there, but we're gonna ignore that. All right, cool. We got our first little mutant house. All right, let's see. I mean, yeah, I still have to do the corners here and whatnot to fix a lot of this stuff here, so all in all, not bad. Let's do a quick little save, y'all. We'll come back in and find the sections that I need to close off those corners. So cool. We don't really need that there. We're going back over here. Stick one of those there. And I'll pick out some what's-his later. Some posts for it. Just a basic corner piece. Alright. Now the other problem too was that my foundation doesn't cover everything. Come over here, he's sticking out a little bit. Let's see. Ah, there we go. That too. That's a little better. Maybe we'll make a little porch or something too for this to sit on or something. Cool. Alright, so pillars. Pillars, what do I want to use? We'll come back in here. There we go, to these guys. Stick. Place. Oh, you're not tall enough. Without looking weird. Oh, that's better. Always make this a little bit bigger. Get you into your section there. Now we see how far down we gotta go. See, sometimes you just gotta use like a little imagination. Of course, oh, got this big guy. Use these instead. Not to make them bigger. Cool. Let's just stick you there. Nice. Now we've got purpose for the overhang. Get you right into the corner. So nice. Very, very nice. Just to make you even with the other guy. Cool. And then last, of course, now we're going to need like some sort of steps, and I feel like I have to move this because those rocks are just kind of in a bad place. And unfortunately, yeah, when I go to move it, it's going to do that. So let's go this way or the other. I want to go the other way. I'm going to scooch this on over. Oh, this is going to take forever. One little tiny tap at a time. Make sure I'm not messing anything else up. No, we're still good, I think. So I'm gonna move this, roughly about there, and then I'm gonna build, I think, a little porch on top, and that actually looks kind of cool because now we've got this like little tiny hardened cliff there. Awesome. All right. So for the deck, though, I want to keep this like pretty simple. I don't really want to use any of these guys, I don't think, because it's going to be a bit much. Oh. Yeah, so like that just looks out of place and sticks out too far, I think. So I think I'm going to build my own out of... You know what? Actually, let's check out G2M. Construction and... Pier floors. Yeah, that's a little more... Yeah, there we go. That's the exact look I wanted. Because now that looks more realistic for the time period. And of course we need some stairs, but we need something tiny. Out railings. Boom! There we go. Now I think I'm gonna continue that porch the whole way over. So, I kind of like that. And then now it actually looks like it's got some real support there. Because we're into the posts and whatnot. And let me turn off my highlights so we can actually see this. Thinking maybe here in the center I might put something. We do have oh, you're angled. I don't straight guy. Little non-angled piece that snaps everywhere except for where I want it. We're gonna turn off snapping. We're just gonna kind of put you, boom, in there like that. Awesome. We have our first house. Cool. We don't really need to put much in here. I mean, dude's lucky he's even got a fireplace, so that's, well, that you can... Oh no, it's just light. Never mind, you can see the ground. Anyway, yeah, got our own little house. And this is kind of what houses were like back then. I mean, not looking like this, because this is really fancy. But size-wise, like, this is all you needed was, like, a place for the bed where the entire family would sleep together, usually. And then a kitchen table to eat at. And that was basically your entire home. So, I mean, we're going to build some bigger and better ones as we come along. Ooh, sticking out. And whatnot, but for now... There we go. We got our first little house. Got a door. And we finally have our little fountain doing watery things. Cool. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we are going to continue on building the houses all throughout the village here. I'm going to go for some fancy ones, some non-fancy ones. We're going to kind of play around and do a whole bunch of good stuff here. Get this over to where it should be to look a little more realistic. And we're going to add smoke to this, of course. I mean, we got the fire burning, we need smoke. And wow, yeah, looking at our chimney, that's... I think it really should be more up here, over here. And we'll have to... You know, let's do that real quick, just because I don't want to leave that like that. I think that was in shell. Got the other stuff, so let's do that. And we're gonna build the entire chimney. Maybe we'll change the design. Oh yeah, it was over here in roots and decoration. We got this big dude here that has its own chimney top, sort of. Actually, no, it really doesn't. But maybe we can. So, a little better, maybe. That's sticking in. It is. All right. Oh, and it's blocking my fireplace. Huh. I might have to really torque that one. Do something different. Far out, are you sticking? Yeah, like way out here. So, okay. I think we're gonna have to get rid of that guy. Maybe something like so. Get you in place. I want that little decorative piece to be kind of sticking out, because that's kind of neat. That works. Alright. There we go. We got ourselves a chimney. They invested all their money in a fireplace and chimney and whatnot. Cool. Alright. So that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, when we come back, we are going to continue on with putting in more houses in the village square here. If I do build the guillotine, it might be like right here. So that it's kind of in the center. We're going to have another row of houses this way. And we're going to put some steps coming down here and build some more houses. Actually, maybe we'll put the steps over here since we've got this kind of natural incline going on. And yeah, we'll figure it out. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to enter the contest. The link is in the description below. And we'll see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.